following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-651-8046. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations. Located at 1520 East College Street in Normal, call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Missy's Sweet Shop, specializing in custom cookies, cupcakes, wedding cakes, and birthday cakes. Stop by the shop in downtown Atlanta, call 309-825-5291, or go online to missyssweetshop.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available, call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream.
Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer basketball. It's time for the Josh Comnick, Grau Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. And I'm your host, Josh Comnick. We're at home in Lincoln as the Railers get ready to take on the Cyclones from Sacred Heart-Griffin High School. In just a moment, I'll be joined by Scott Kirby as we break down tonight's matchup. We thank you for joining us on the home of every Lincoln Railer contest this season. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Again, Railer fans, thanks for joining us here from Coach Neil Alexander Court at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium Cyclones invade Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, set to take on your Lincoln Railers. The Railers coming to the contest with a record of 20-7 on the season, 8-1 in conference play, while the Cyclones check in at 9-16 and 3-9 in conference action. We got about 13 minutes and 20 seconds left on the scoreboard for warm-ups. The sophomores fell tonight to Sacred Heart-Griffin. We'll be back with more of the pregame. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Getting ready for a contest between the Railers and the Cyclones from Sacred Heart and Griffin High School. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Coach Neil Alexander Court as the Railers gets hit with a record of 20-7 overall and 8-1 in conference play. SHG comes into the contest with a record of 9-16 and 3-9 in conference action. And Scott, we remember going back, I think this was game number 1 of our time back in the Central State 8, back on the 2nd of December, where the Railers took on the Cyclones over at the BOS Center, and the Railers came out victorious 38-35. That was a close win all the way to the end. I believe Komnick hit a 3 in the corner and maybe a couple free throws down the stretch to kind of seal that ball game over at the BOS Center. And obviously a long time from now, but I'm sure both teams look a little bit different from when we saw them the last time.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And way early in the season, seems like forever ago. Coming out of the Lincoln Round Robin Tournament, we kind of on a 2-game skid there, and then go to the BOS Center. A little different shooting background, and the team's still gelling, trying to figure things out. But this is a different Railer team than we saw back then. SHG, they've struggled, all season long. With being 9-16, you said, and
yep,
and 3-9 in the Central State 8. But anytime you're taking on the Railers, any team, they seem to step it up a little bit, and I don't see tonight being anything different.
No, it'll be a hard-fought battle as SHG always brings the physicality part to the basketball game. The Railers on a 5-game winning streak dating back to January the 23rd when we took care of Jacksonville at the Bowl on a winning streak of Jacksonville, Mattoon, Taylorville, Eisenhower, and then on the 3rd of February, just a couple days ago, when we beat Lanphier here 46 56-43. This will not go against the Railer record as far as a conference game, but another game, Scott, before that regional seed and that regional pairing comes out. And always important to get those wins before all the coaches get together and try to seed you out where you're going to go and what kind of seed you're going to be before the regional.
Yeah, so a very important game tonight. Seedings come out Friday afternoon, and Railers will know their fate, Friday. And we talk about this game tonight, Josh, and after tonight, only 3 more games left.
Yeah, already.
MacArthur is going to be a huge one Friday night, trying to get a share of that Central State 8 title, and then we travel to Fairbury on Tuesday, and then wrap up the regular season back here Friday, February 16th against Champaign Central. So, only 3 regular season games after tonight, and hopefully the Raiders can finish the regular season out strong.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments throughout the season that the Cyclones have made, and we've seen the Railers adjust in their game a little bit, and it's been the fine play of the big man junior, 6'5", Hayes underneath, had his career high just a couple of nights ago against Eisenhower with 21 points, backed it up with another good game against Lanphier. We'll definitely need his size underneath, as it looks like the Cyclones will start big man 6'6", and a junior, Chucky Lanier, a guy similar to Hayes in size, so Hayes will have his work cut out for him here again tonight.
Yeah, he sure will.
That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After a word from our sponsors, Scott and I will be back here in Lincoln to bring the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Cyclones. As always, a big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors. This has been the Josh Comnick, Grau Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Lincoln Railer Basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer Basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's contest from Lincoln, Illinois, on the campus of Lincoln Community High School, as the Lincoln Railers take on the Cyclones from Springfield Sacred Heart-Griffin. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, and Joe Lee back at the studio. We're all set to bring you tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixler app, or watching our live stream video on YouTube. We hope you enjoyed tonight's contest. The Railers come in tonight's game with an overall record of 20-7 and a Central State 8 record of 8-1, while the Cyclones have an overall record of 9-16, 3-9 in the Central State 8. It's time to check tonight's list of the games, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at MeRealty.com. Josh, 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, if you remember got way back in December, which you probably don't, back on the 2nd, it was Bryce Musgrave that got the Cyclones going from deep over at the BOS Center. The guy that can shoot it from deep for Musgrave, the 6-foot senior, to get out on him. Also, they had a impressive freshman, Cam Brinkman, I believe, that night. I think he might have led the Cyclones with 11 points that day. So we got to get out on those guys. Obviously, get out to a good start. The Railers, we talk about it, getting out to a good start. We've not really done that in the last couple of games. We did have a good half against Lanphier just a couple nights ago, but then we struggled in that third quarter, but we're able to come out on top in that fourth. But get out to a good start, and then, just continue to play really good defense like we have all season long. The Railers just giving up 38 points per game. That defense will have to be stingy here tonight, and then take SHG normal physicality. I don't think they're as big and as strong as they have been in the past. Not as many football players, I don't think, out for basketball as they normally have back when I was playing anyway, and you're going to have to take some physicality here tonight.
That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. Lady Railers taking care of business tonight over at Normal U-High.
Their last regular season game, right?
Yeah. And they're up 40-10 in the third quarter. So they're rolling again, Josh, and they start their regional here coming up next week. Yeah,
that's their season has obviously gone very well for the Lady Railers, and they're off to another fine performance here over in Normal, and they've got their work cut out for him as far as the travel goes. Their regional is all the way in Geneseo, so the Lady Railer and the Railer Nation is going to have their work cut out for them with the miles on the car in the next couple of, and hopefully at least a month or so longer for the Lady Railers. They've got some miles to track when you go follow them.
Absolutely. Time is running down here on the clock as the Railers head to their locker room. The Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones are on their bench, and we'll take a commercial break. And when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and the opening tip here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications. Me Realty. Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Sal Polis. Missy's Sweet Shop. Schneider Masonry. And United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, getting set for the starting lineups between the Cyclones and your Lincoln Railers. Again, the Railers coming to the contest with a record of 20-7 overall, 8-1 in conference action, while the Cyclones check in at 9-16 and 3-9 in league play. This will not be considered a conference game because the Railers have already played the Cyclones this season one time. That was back on the 2nd of December. The Railers took care of the Cyclones 38-35 over at the BOS Center. So if you play the team in your conference two times, the game considered against your standings in the conference is only the first time that you play them. So this game will be just mainly a regular season game, but obviously a lot to play for as the Railers still going for that regional seed that will come out, I believe, this Friday. So big game here for the Railers to help their overall seed in their regional complex.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for our guests from
First for the visitors from Sacred Heart Griffin.
9 and 14. They will start number 20, 6'3" sophomore.
First man out, number 20, 6'3" and a sophomore, Zion Lee.
Number 11, 5'9" and a junior.
5'9" and a junior, number 11, Jamarion Bardwell.
Number 33, 6'6".
33, 6'6", and a junior, Chucky Lanier.
Number 2, 6 foot and a freshman.
6 foot and a freshman, number 2, Cam Brinkman.
And number 10, 6 foot and
6 foot and a senior, number 10, Bryce Musgrave.
the rest of
The Cyclones
coach, Mr. Tim Allen.
are coached by Tim Allen. Again, the Lady Railers in action right now as we're getting set for the starting laps here between the Railers and the Cyclones. The Lady Railers up on normal U-High, up at U-High, 48-12, still in the third quarter over at U-High. The Lady Railers looking to stay unbeaten on their season heading into regional play next week. Again, the Railers back in action on Tuesday. Friday, this coming Friday, February the 9th, a chance to share the conference title if the Railers can take care of the Generals from Decatur MacArthur. That is February 9th. That's a 5:30 start for the JV and a 7 p.m. start here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium on Friday. And then the Railers to travel to Fairbury Prairie Central on Tuesday, February the 13th. And then senior night, February the 16th, a Friday, back here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium for the last regular season game of the 23-24 season.
Now introducing tonight's starting lineup.
And now the starting lineup for for your Lincoln Railers.
Lincoln comes into tonight's game with a record of 19-7, number 4, 6'2", and a junior.
First man out, 6'2", and a junior, number 4, Smith. Gabe Smith. 5'7", and a senior, number 10, Carson. Keon Carson. At the other guard, 6 foot and a senior, number 3, Schilling. Trey Schilling. 6'3", and a sophomore, number 5, Komnick. Carson Komnick. And the man in the middle, 6'5", and a junior, number 30, Hayes. Drew Hayes. Of course, the Railers coached by head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McClellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher.
We are all set for tonight's action between the Lincoln Railers and the Sacred Heart-Griffin Cyclones. The Cyclones in their traveling black, white numbers trimmed in gold. And the Railers in their home whites, red numbers trimmed in red. Tonight's tip-off sponsor is Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
So it'll be Lanier and Hayes to jump it up here at mid-circle.
Ball is tipped and controlled by the Cyclones. Feed it in the corner to number 2, that's Brinkman. All the way across to Musgrave. Back to Brinkman. Up top. He'll dribble in, kick it out to Bardwell. Now they'll feed it to number 20, that's Lee. Now Lanier up, partially blocked there by Hayes, and the Railers grab the loose ball.
Yeah, good job by Hayes at taking Lanier. Lanier probably got a few pounds on Hayes, but Hayes stood his ground, got his hands up, and blocked the shot of Lanier here early.
Railers with their first possession of the evening. They'll work it around to Schilling, left wing, back up top to Keon. Now Komnick, right wing.
Looks like a 2-3 zone here. Matchup 2-3 zone by the Cyclones.
Tried to feed Smith down low, tapped away. Cyclones grab the loose ball. Now they'll push it up the court, set up their offense with Musgrave. Feed it in to Lee. He'll dribble in, kick it out. Smith gets out on D. Now they'll feed Lee. He's going to pull for a jumper, up and good for Lee.
Yeah, they've already tried to really get it into the middle there at Lee. The 6'3" sophomore has caught it a few times right at that free throw line. So a point for the Cyclones is get it to Lee.
Jacked down by Komnick. He'll dribble in, now pull it back out, shovel it over to Keon. Keon dribbles in, bounce pass to Schilling, 3 in the corner, off the rim, no good. Rebound Cyclones. Two to nothing Cyclones. Game just underway.
Travel.
There's a drive by Lanier, no good. Komnick with the rebound. Keon dribbles in, kicks it out to Smith. They'll work it around up top to Hayes. He's going to fire a 3 from the top of the key off the back of the iron. No good. Keon tracks it down. They'll reset with Hayes. Now Keon over to Komnick, left wing. Back top to Keon. He'll dribble into the paint, kick it over to Hayes. Now Smith, he's going to dribble in, up, under, no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Now they'll push it up to Bardwell with the easy layup. 4-0 Cyclones.
Yeah, Smith tried to go baseline there and hit Lanier, who's a big body underneath there, and Smith went flying. As you said, no call, and the Cyclones with a run out.
Komnick left wing, kicks it out to Hayes. Now Hayes over to Schilling, now to Keon. Feed it into Smith, bounce pass to Hayes, up, lost it, but got it to go in. I don't know how he got it. He lost it 3/4 of the way up, Josh, but it rolled in.
Well, and that time the Railers did exactly what the Cyclones are trying to do. Got it in the middle and then a dump down pass to their big guy.
Musgrave for a 3 off the rim, no good. Smith tried to grab it, now Hayes will. Pushes it up to Schilling. Now back to Hayes. Hayes dribbles in the lane, kicks it out. Komnick, 3 on the wing, on the way, no good. Rebound, Cyclones. Feed to Lee. Now over to Musgrave. He's going to fire another three and get it.
Yeah, he's the guy that shot it against the Railers that first time. Musgrave with a deep three there right in front of the student section.
Keon over to Schilling, right wing. Now they'll work it to the left to Comnick. Back up top, Keon, now Hayes. Now they'll work it back to the left. Still trying to figure out this zone. Schilling for a three off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Lee for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Railers 0-3 here to start the game from three-point land.
Feed down low, now bounce pass to Lee, up and good. Railers just a step slow tonight so far here in the first quarter. 3:47 to go, 9-2. Cyclones with the lead. Tried to get a cutting Smith. Going to be out of bounds. Turnover Railers. And Coach Neil Alexander is going to want a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Brian Clark, State Farm Insurance. For home, auto, life, and health insurance needs, see Brian to review a quote for help understanding your current policy or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty Fighting Network. Call 217-732-2159 or find them online at capsil.info. Raiders off to a little bit of a slow start here, Josh. Only 2 points on the board, like you mentioned earlier, 0 for 3 from three-point line, and Sacred Heart really finding the weak spot in our our 1-2-2 ball press, and they've been able to kind of do what they want so far.
You're right. Pick us apart, and that's they've got it in the middle to Lee, and Lee's gone shot a couple times, and then baseline dump down.
It's going away. Now they'll regain. Lee with it on the elbow, spins up with the right, and good. 11-2 Cyclones.
Yeah, that's we talked about Railers getting out to a good start, and exactly not at all so far.
Hayes up and rolls in and out, no good. Sanders there for the rebound. Sanders and Miller are in for the Railers. Keon and Comnick, three on the way by Gowans off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Bardwell for Sacred Heart. Find a wide open Bardwell, he'll lay it up and good, and it's 13-2. Miller over to Gowan. Back to Miller. Over to Schilling, left wing. Feed Hayes at the left elbow. Miller, three, left wing, in and out, no good. Sanders with the rebound, they're reset. Now Hayes is going to fire up at three, way too strong. Schilling's on the floor, and ball's still on the floor. Now Gowan's going to be called for the kickball, and it's going to go to the Cyclones.
Yeah, the Cyclones just all over the basketball right now. Nothing for the Railers, and off to this slow start here, 13-2, and all the momentum so far with the Cyclones. They're diving on the floor for the ball, and they were able to come up with that loose ball.
They'll get it across to Brinkman. He'll kick it out to Bardwell. 2:14 to go in the first. Railers down 11. Now Sacred Heart just run some of that clock.
Yeah, and they will. No shot clock, and we saw it, I think, even about the BOS Center, where they're A-OK with holding the ball out there and making the Railers come out and extend that 1-2-2.
Kick it out, Brinkman. He's going to pull up for a jumper. In and out, no good. Schilling saves it to Miller. And Miller kicks it over to Schilling. He'll dribble it up. Cross half court. Picked up there by Bardwell. Now feed Hayes. Over to Miller. Find a Sanders wide open underneath. Couldn't get it to go. Fought for. Hayes puts it back up, and he'll be fouled and go to the free throw line for two.
Well, some bunnies too, Yep. and a lot of that was his mental preparation, as Coach will tell you before the game. The Railers not shooting the ball well, and a lot of times that's being focused before the game. There, Sanders misses an easy one, and good thing Hayes follows it up.
First free throw up, and no good for Hayes. Girls win 61-17 over in U-High. Hayes' second free throw rolls around and good.
Gonna need a spark here, Railers.
And timeout, SHG.
Timeout taken by the Cyclones. It will be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. The Carpet House, the professional design team, will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531. Chase Lowry, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. They're a member of SIPC. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. 13-3, Cyclones with the lead, 1:16 to go here in the first quarter. There's a three on the way, in and out, no good. Tried to track down the rebound. Now Lee kicks it out to Brinkman. He's going to fire a three off the rim, no good. And Miller will grab the rebound.
Good box out there by Schilling. Kept Lanier right away from that rebound, and Miller able to pick it up.
Schilling left wing, finds Hayes on the block. He'll spin around, jumper no good. Sanders tried to get the rebound on the floor. Now the Cyclones will grab it. Bardwell. Now they'll set up their offense. Down to 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lanier kicks it out to Bardwell. Over to Musgrave. Now Lanier to Bardwell. .16 on the clock. Bardwell feeds Lanier. Lanier back to Musgrave. Three on the way. In and out. Rolls in and good. Got the shooter's touch. 2 seconds. Miller three on the way. Left it short. And at the end of the first, it's the Sacred Heart-Griffin Cyclones 16, the Lincoln Railers 3. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Scott Kirby, Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. Railers off to a slow start as they trail the Cyclones by 13, and it will be Railer basketball to start the second.
Yeah, we've gotten some looks. We just haven't been able to hit them so far. Railers 0 of 8 from three-point land and just 1 of 13 from the field. And off to a good start are the Cyclones, 2 of 5 from 3 and 7 of 13 overall.
Gowan with it, now to Miller. Miller backs it out, kicks it over to Gowan. Now Komnick right corner. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Gowan. And we'll get a push on Musgrave. That's his first, team first. With 7:43 to go in the second quarter. Gowan feeds Sanders, now cutting Hayes up, couldn't get it to go, gets his own rebound and puts it back.
Yeah, almost pad the stats, throw it up on the board and let him go get it. Hayes unable to get the first one to go, but followed it up with a putback.
Musgrave to Bardwell, now they'll feed Lanier with the cutting Brinkman, up and good. 18-5 Cyclones. 7:11 to go here in the second quarter. Hayes feeds Sanders up, stuffed by Lanier on the baseline, out of bounds. Going to be Railer basketball on their own baseline. Going to need to teach Sanders a head fake.
Yeah,
I think if he would have just did a little head fake, Lanier would have been up, and he could have.
It was a good pass by Hayes as they went high-low.
Railers with the basketball, down 13. They work it around to the left to Hayes. Hayes to Sanders. He'll track it down. Back to Hayes. Hayes finds a lane, kicks it out. Miller, 3 on the way. Got it. Miller with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. And we'll see if this gets the Railers going.
Yeah, Miller with the first 3 for the Railers, and right on the line. Good pass there by Hayes. As you said, something to get this Railer offense going.
Lanier, he'll dribble in up with the right, rolls around in good.
And they're just pounding the middle. They're pounding with Lanier now and Lee early on, and the Railers giving up that easy pass right to the top.
Turnover Railers. Get it into Brinkman. Now all the way across court to Musgrave. Now Bardwell. Railers down 12, 6:07 to go in the first half. Brinkman right wing, guarded by Komnick. Now Bardwell to Musgrave. Back to Bardwell. Tapped away. Lee with it. He'll dribble in, up with the right, and good. 22-8 Cyclones, 5:48 to go in the first half, and Coach Neil Alexander wants another timeout.
Yeah, we're got to figure out how to stop the middle, because right now they're putting Lee there or the big Lanier guy there, and they're doing with what they want, Scott. You talked about it. They're making pinpoint passes. And this defense that has given up 38 a game has given up 22 already, not even midway through the second quarter, and the Railers just not moving.
Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Culvers of Lincoln, home of the Butterburgers. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Railer basketball, 5:43 to go in the first half. Gowan to Sanders. Sanders over to Hayes. Hayes dribbles in, kicks it out to Sanders. Now Komnick. Komnick spins right. Now he'll back it out to Miller. Miller, 3 on the way. Got it. Miller with another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers down 11.
Now Brady with a little spark here off the bench, and we'll see if, we'll see if we can get some stops on our end.
Brinkman up top to Bardwell. Guarded there by Gowan. Now back to Brinkman. Bardwell. Feed Lanier at the elbow. Now blocked there by Hayes, and Miller grabs the loose ball. Hayes loses it, now gets it back. Gets it out to Komnick. Back to Hayes. To Miller. Over to Gowan. Back up top to Miller. Now they'll feed Hayes at the free throw line. Kick it over. Komnick, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. He'll get his own rebound and reset with Miller. Now Gowan. Hayes, 3, corner. Got it. Drew Hayes with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. And the Railers only down 8 with 4:22 to go in the first half.
A little spark here. Miller with a couple threes. Now Hayes with one.
Lanier with it. He'll spin. Now kick it out to Brinkman. Brinkman tapped away. Lee able to grab it. Now back to Brinkman in the corner. He'll dribble on Sanders. Now pick up his dribble to Lee. Now they'll reset up top to Bardwell. 22-14 Cyclones. 3:55 to go. Brinkman, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Tracked down by Miller. He'll push left. Now he'll back it out, give it to Hayes. Hayes going to dribble in. Up. Got fouled there by Lanier. And now to send Hayes to the line for 2. That's Lanier's second, team second on the Cyclones.
Yeah, it looks like they will check in another big body for the Cyclones to replace Lanier. Hayes steps to the line now, 0 of 3 here on the night from the line. Smith will check in for Sanders.
Second of 2 coming from Drew Hayes.
Second one from Hayes, up and good.
Good. 1 of 4 for Hayes now. Give him 9 here on the night so far. It's all been him and Miller so far.
22-15, 3:37 to go. Now turnover, Cyclones. Railers come away with the loose ball. Hayes will try to cross the half-court line, pick up his dribble. Now give it to Miller. Feed Smith at the free throw line, kick it out. Hayes, now Gowan, 3 on the way in the corner. Got it! Gowan with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers down 4.
Well, we worked ourselves right back into it, Scott, with some made threes. A couple by Miller, 1 by Hayes, and now 1 by Gowan. We'll see if their Railer defense can hold tight.
Lee with the 3, in and out, no good. Miller with the rebound. Kicks it out to Gowan, right corner. All the way across to Comnick, over to Smith. Smith back to Comnick. He'll spin, now give it to Miller, work it to the right to Gowan, right wing. Hayes finds a lane, now kicks it out to Gowan, nothing there. Comnick, head fake, pull-up jumper, rolls around, no good. Fought for underneath. And number 21 in for the Cyclones, that's Jocelyn. Railers down 4, 2:24 to go in the first half. Musgrave to Bardwell. Cyclones trying to slow things down here. Railers on a little bit of a run. Bardwell dribbles, now spins back, gives it to Lee. They'll feed Jocelyn underneath, too strong, no good. Smith with the rebound, and Jocelyn's going to pick up the foul as he tried to reach in on Smith. That's Jocelyn's first, team third for the Cyclones.
Yeah, good defense there by Comnick. The bigger Jocelyn tried to pound him right in the chest, and Carson took one in the chest for him and made him shoot over the top. Missed it, and then Smith there with the rebound.
Comnick will take over point guard duties and swing it over to Miller. Now back to Comnick. He'll go right, now give it to Hayes, kick it out. Miller, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Brinkman for the Cyclones. Trap there, kick it over to Musgrave. Musgrave picked up by Gowan, now he'll back it out. Lee, left wing, guarded by Smith. Up top to Musgrave. Now Bardwell. All the way across to Brinkman. Picked up there by Miller. Brinkman's going to try a jumper. Count the bucket and the foul. And Brinkman will go to the free throw line for the and one.
Yeah, Brinkman just likes to hang around that baseline area. And that time Lee, I believe, found him underneath in a nice little head fake and basket there by the freshman Brinkman. He'll go to line for 1. And the Railers have got to shore up that baseline.
Free throw up and good for Brinkman, and it's 25-18 Cyclones with 1:11 to go in the first half. Comnick will dribble in, pick up his dribble, give it to Hayes.
Now looks like SHG switched up to a man-to-man now.
Hayes right corner. Feed Comnick, lost it on the way up. Hit out of bounds off the Cyclones, going to stay with the Railers. Comnick feeds it into Hayes. Hayes is going to dribble in on Jocelyn, nothing there. Now they'll work it to the right. Now back to the left with Miller. Over to Smith. Smith to Hayes. Now Comnick, left corner. Now back up top to Miller with 30 seconds to go. Hayes sets a pick for Miller. Now back to Hayes up top. Try to get a cut in Smith. Nothing there. Comnick's going to dribble in. pick up his dribble. Now reset with Miller. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Smith fights for it. Gives it to Gowan. Gowan's going to fire up a 3. Too strong, no good. Lee with the rebound. Now Brinkman with 9 seconds to go. Bardwell's going to fire a 3. Left it way short. Rebound underneath comes to Miller. And time expires. At the end of the first half, it's the Sacred Heart-Griffin Cyclones 25, the Lincoln Railers 18. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Missy's Sweet Shop, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Here at halftime at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers trail it here 25-18 over the Cyclones from Sacred Heart-Griffin. We'll run through the scoring. SHG led in the first half by Zion Lee. Lee with 8, 7 for Cam Brinkman, 6 points for Bryce Musgrave, 2 points apiece for Jamarion Bardwell and also Chucky Lanier. The Railers were led in the first half by Drew Hayes, the junior, with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. 6 points off the bench for Brady Miller with 2 Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointers, and Aiden Gowan with 3 points. Only 3 Railers in the scoring column so far. Again, the Railers trail here 25-18. We'll be back with the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. and our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Shout out to the Lady Railers as they end their regular season unblemished. A perfect record as they took care of U-High tonight up in U-High as the Lady Railers get set for regional action next week. We'll run through the stats here. First for Sacred Heart-Griffin, Cyclone shooting it well from the field. 11 of 22 from the field for 50%. 2 of 8 from three-point land. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. They've got 12 total rebounds, 1 of them offensive. Only 2 turnovers for the Cyclones to go along with 1 steal. The Railers, a little bit different. 6 of 25 from the field, 4 of 15 from three-point land, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Railers have 17 rebounds. We're getting to the offensive glass with 7 of those. 3 turnovers for the Railers and 1 steal. And Scott, we just talked about it just as we were off air there a second. The Railers just got to come up and be a little more physical with their guards. It just looks way too easy right now for SHG.
Yeah, nobody in foul trouble. I think we've only fouled once that first half, Josh. And, they're just, Sacred Heart's just controlling that paint right now. And we're going to have to be a little more physical down there. Put them to the line if we have to. But, that's what they feasted in the paint. And, that's the difference tonight. Musgrave, I think, with only 1 3. I don't know what they're shooting from three-point land, but what was that, 2
of 8. 2 of 8, but you said they've gotten too many point-blank shots underneath, and it's been Lee and Lanier underneath. Musgrave with a couple threes from the perimeter for them, and a little bit the Railers with a nice spark off the bench by Brady Miller. Brady Miller came in and knocked down a couple threes, then Hayes got one, and then Gowan got one, got us going to get us back in this because we were down, 12 points, I think, 11 points at one time. Railers made a little bit of a comeback, but we got to get something going, as you said, on the defensive end. A minute 50 left here in the warm-ups. Both teams back out on the court getting some shots in. We'll be back with third quarter action. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Royce Henderson Gymnasium. Scott Kirby, Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. And we got listeners, Josh, down in the sunny state of Florida. Todd Tim watching, well, he's from Thomaston, Georgia. And Coach Denecki is down in St. Petersburg, Florida watching. And Dante Drake from Charleston High School, the Milkshake. Milkshake.
Back checking out the Railers
Checking
again.
out the Railers tonight.
Yeah, hopefully you bring a little sunshine to to Roy S. Anderson, because the Railers got to get off to a start here in the third quarter.
It's going to be Sacred Heart basketball to start the third quarter. Bardwell over to Musgrave. Now they'll feed Lanier. Lanier's going to dribble in on Hayes up at the right and couldn't get it to go. Rebound Comnick.
Yeah, good defensive effort there first for Hayes and Comnick. Comnick held off Lee underneath for that rebound, and a stop and a score.
Hayes with it, now kicks it over to Schilling, right wing, tapped away. Smith tracks it down, gets it over to Comnick, now in the corner to Keon. Didn't see a lot of Keon the first half, Josh.
No, they kind of back off of Keon in against this zone, and Raylor's got to get the shooters going here.
Comnick, deep three off the back of the iron, no good. Schilling fights the rebound and grabs it and kicks it out to Hayes. And Smith couldn't grab the pass from Comnick. Turnover, Railers. Stepped on the sideline. Turnover, Cyclones. Railer basketball. 25-18. Cyclones with the lead. 7:03 to go into third. Keon will walk it up. Now he'll go right. Kick it over to Smith. Now back to Keon. Now Keon to go to his left. Bounce pass to Hayes. Over to Schilling. Three on the way. In and out, no good. Schilling with the look, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, usually Schilling likes it from that point on the court too, especially in that second half. He loves to hit him in front of the student section, in and out for the Railers.
Bardwell with it up top, now over to Brinkman. Back to Bardwell. Over to Musgrave. He's going to shoot a three, in and out, no good. Fought for underneath. Lee comes away with it. He'll go back up. And Smith's going to pick up the foul. Lee will get 2 free throws with 6:20 to go into third. Raiders down 7. Free throw up and good for Lee.
Well, the Railers got a couple stops in the first couple possessions, but couldn't get any points on the board. As the Cyclones look to go up 9 here.
Second one no good. Smith with the rebound. 26-18. Cyclones. Keon trots it up. Now goes to his right to Schilling. Back to Keon. Now Hayes, top of the key. Over to Comnick. Now they'll work it back to the right. Bounce pass to Smith in the corner. Now back to Comnick. Now they'll reset with Schilling up top. Over to Keon. Feed Hayes at the free throw line. He's going to come in with the right. Couldn't get it to go. And Lee rebounds for the Cyclones.
Carried it.
Lanier kicks it over. Brinkman, 3 on the way. Off. Ooh, airballed it. Comes down to Hayes. Hayes pushes the Comnick in the corner. Now Schilling. Feeds Smith at the elbow. Kick it over. Comnick, he'll dribble in. Tried to get it over to Hayes. Smith gets it up with the right and good for Smith.
Yeah, good job by Comnick driving baseline and then found Smith right in the middle there. Had to orchestrate a little bit around a couple Cyclone defenders,
Brinkman,
but then got it in.
Yeah. Musgrave feeds Lanier. Blocked by Hayes. Hayes at the free throw line. He'll dribble in, spin to his right, up with the right. No good. Rebound, fought for underneath, and Lanier will grab it. Feed Lanier, now a little backdoor to Brinkman. Oh! Smith had a good block, just got him with the body.
Yeah, I think he got him right on the head as they're getting it in that middle area, and Lanier that time catches and turns, looks baseline, and both their guys that are on the baseline cut to the basket, and the Railers are 1-on-2 down there, and that time Brinkman able to cut to the basket.
First free throw rolls around and good for Brinkman. 27-20, Cyclones with the lead, 4:23 to go in the third. Second one up for Brinkman, up and good. Schilling, right wing, feed Hayes, now Smith. Bounce pass to Hayes, up with the right hand, good. Good give and go by Smith and Hayes.
Yeah, and I think that's open. The same thing that SHG is doing to us, I think the same thing is open for the Railers if we can get it to the middle and then go baseline.
Brinkman, right wing, now up top to Bardwell. Picked up there by Keon. Over to Musgrave. To Bardwell. Now Lanier with it. He's going to dribble in, try to feed Lee. Tapped out there by Smith, but Brinkman grabs it. Over to Bardwell. Now Lee in the corner. Guarded by Komnick. Lanier going to dribble in. Goes strong. Count the bucket and the foul. And he'll get the and one. (30-22) Cyclones. 3:35 to go in the third. Gowan and Miller are going to check in for Keon and Komnick.
Team foul number 3. Lanier shoots one.
Foot's over the line.
Yep, sure is. Missed it and tapped out of bounds off of Brinkman, going to the Railers. Yeah, you're right, Josh. His foot was over the line. I don't think the ref saw it.
Apparently not. They're looking right at it. They should be looking at it anyway.
Hayes crosses half-court line. Now gives it to Schilling. Now up top to Miller. They'll work it over to Gowan. Now Hayes in the corner. Schilling to Smith. Smith finds the lane, kicks it out to Hayes. Railers working it around. Schilling to Miller. Now a reset with Gowan. Working to the left. Gowan, corner, three. Got it. Gowan. That's Smith. Yeah. Smith, my bad. Smith with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Couldn't see who was down there because of the student section, but the Railers pull within 5.
Yeah, the Railers have did a good job of ball movement there, but I thought there was a couple times where they could turn and get to the basket, and we've got to find some guys in the white jerseys driving to the basket when SHG plays this man.
Musgrave over to Bardwell. Now back to Musgrave. Feed Lee, guarded by Hayes. A little travel, no call. Yep, there you go. A little late whistle, but he got it right. Turnover, Cyclones. Railers with the basketball, down 5, 2:34 to go in the third.
Well, I'd like to see some of that backdoor play to Hayes here. Lanier come out on him and see if we can't get him going backdoor.
Hayes, top of the key, 3, got it! Hayes with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers down 2 with 2:15 to go in the third.
Yeah, we got it back with a couple of three-pointers, one by Smith and now one by Hayes. We'll see if the Railers can get some stops on this end.
Cyclones want to slow things down. Musgrove up top with it, guarded by Schilling. Now over to Bardwell, back to Musgrave. Musgrave goes left. Now picks up his dribble, and Schilling's going to get called for the push.
Now 13th foul, 14th foul now on the Railers here in the third quarter with 1:50 left in the third.
Out of bounds to save Heart-Griffin. Cyclones are now in the bonus.
Feed Lee. Now to Musgrave. He's going to dribble in. Bounce pass to Bardwell. Now they'll feed Lanier. Up with the right and good.
Yeah, he's having his way in there, and he gets it that deep. It's 2 points. He's too big and too strong.
Hayes will get it into Schilling. Now toss it back to Hayes. Hayes will bring it up with 1:21 to go in the third. Railers down 4 with the basketball. Miller goes right. There's some contact there, no call. Now Hayes over to Schilling. Feed Hayes at the elbow, or at the block, I mean. He's going to back in, up with the right. Couldn't get it to go, but he got fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Good little play there as a pick and roll with Hayes and Schilling, and they switched it, and Hayes' man, the big Lanier, went on Schilling, and Hayes just backed his man down. Trey gave it to him. Good job, good patience there by Hayes to let his man get through, and then he went and made the move to the basket.
Free throw, no good for Hayes. Jocelyn's going to check in for Lanier.
Probably give Lanier a break here with a minute left in the third and bring him back in the fourth. Hayes' free throw off.
32-28, 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Lee all the way to Musgrave. Picked up there by Smith. They'll feed Jocelyn. He loses it. Tapped out. No. Going to get Smith with the foul. It was all ball.
Now he'll be shooting free throws. So Jocelyn, the 15th foul on the Railers, will send the Cyclones to the line for 2.
Cyclones are in the bonus. Ethan Jocelyn to the free throw line.
Free throw up and good.
Cyclones 5 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. The Railers just 2 of 6.
Second one up and good. Jocelyn makes both free throws, and it's a 6-point lead for the Cyclones. 47 seconds to go in the third. Hayes goes left, now gives it back to Miller.
Yeah, let's do that backdoor play to Hayes here.
Over to Gowan. Back to Hayes. Hayes dribbles in, kicks it out. Schilling, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Jocelyn for the Cyclones with the rebound.
And it looks like SHG will be content to hold it for 1 here, up 6 points with just 20 seconds left here in the third. Trey, no fouls here. Don't give them easy points for the free throw line.
And Gowan's going to pick up the foul and send Musgrave to the line for 2.
Where SHG so far on the night, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. And probably SHG's best shooter will go to the line for 2.
Free throw up and good.
Second of 2 coming from Musgrave.
And the second one up for Musgrave is good.
Timeout taken by Heart-Griffin.
Sacred Heart-Griffin calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, Suite 6 in Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski. Stop by the office at 114 East Cook Street. Call 217-792-3371. Eaton Corporation, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them out online at eaton.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Ground Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to growinc.com. The Grimaldi Law Office, Logan County's only law firm dedicated exclusively to the practice of criminal law. Phone 217-651-8089. Miller will bring it up with 10 seconds on the clock. Get it to Gowan. Now Smith. Smith over to Hayes with 5. Hayes is going to dribble in. Now kick it out. 3 on the way. Got it! Gowan closes out the third with a huge three-pointer, and at the end of 3, it's the Cyclones 36, the Railers 31. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Royce Anderson Gymnasium, the home of Coach Neil Alexander Court. Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera. Railers with the basketball to start the fourth, down by 5. Hayes is going to inbound to Miller. Miller goes right, kicks it in the corner to Hayes. He finds Sanders underneath. He's going to go up, blocked. And the Cyclones with the basketball.
Good out of bounds work, good play at the start. We got it again to Sanders, and you said the old head fake a couple times for Frank would help.
Backdoor to Brinkman, hit out of bounds off of Miller, going to stay with the Cyclones.
And again, they're catching the ball right at the top of or right at the free throw line, and their guys are going from the baseline, cutting to the basket, and Lanier has done a good job of finding their guys.
Lanier in the corner with it. Gives it to Bardwell. Railers down 5. Feed Lanier. Lanier dribbles in, up with the right, and good. Kind of just backed off of him right there.
Yeah, and I think they're worried about him passing, but he's been a scorer from that free throw line as well.
Miller, a deep 3, way too hard. Rebound comes down to Lee for the Cyclones. Turnover. Hayes grabs it, kicks it over. 3 on the way from Gowan. Rolls it in.
Same spot, he just hit one.
38-34. Gowan with their Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. 6:51 to go in the game. And Miller's going to grab the arm of Lee. It's Miller's second, team first.
Yeah, off the turnover by the Cyclones, the Railers convert with a three-pointer from Gowan as he's hit 2 in a row from that spot as he ended the third quarter with one. And Gowan with another one. Now give the senior 9 points here on the night.
Railers down 4. Brinkman now to Bardwell. Musgrave, left wing, gives it to Bardwell. Bardwell dribbles in, picked up there by Gowan. Now to Brinkman.
Yeah, they will be really patient here. They're up, and we've seen SHG take the air out of the ball when they've been up, and they're going to make the Railers come out and play.
Feed to Lanier.
Shooter in the corner.
Now Brinkman. To Bardwell. 6 minutes to go. Feed down low to Lee. Guarded by Sanders. Now to Lanier. Lanier's going to kick it out to Brinkman. Nothing there. Now they'll reset with Musgrave up top. Swing it over to Bardwell. Lee guarded by Hayes. Now back to Bardwell. Swing it over to Musgrave. Found Lee underneath, guarded by Hayes, up and no good. Fought for, can't grab it. Lanier does. Now he's going to go up at the right, no good. Ball on the ground, and Lee will track it down for the Cyclones.
Yeah, just Lee and Lanier trying to get after it underneath the boards, and the Railers with a couple of chances to get that rebound. Could not come up with it as it was on the floor, and Cyclones just a little quicker again to the ball.
Bardwell with it up top, guarded there by Gowan. Now over to Musgrave. Back to Bardwell. Cyclones working it around, eating that clock. It's down to 4:36. Fiedler at the elbow. Kick it over to Musgrave. Musgrave's going to drive. Now Fiedler cutting to the basket. Up and good for Lanier. Hayes in the corner. Didn't take the shot. Now Miller with it. Up to Sanders. Swing it over to Smith. Now Gowan left corner. Gowan three on the way. Left it way short. Rebound Brinkman for the Cyclones.
Not a good offensive possession there for the Railers. Couldn't find anything, and then I think Gowan just forced a shot. Really didn't need to. And now SHG again will look to really, really take the air out of it here.
Gowan's going to pick up the foul. .335 to go in the ball game. 40-34. Cyclones with the lead. Brinkman to inbound. Gets it into Musgrave. Timeout on the court. Sacred Heart-Griffin calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here to announce some of our fine sponsors who allow us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. Headline Salon at 602 and a half Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Call Brett at 217-651-8310. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Lincoln Printers, providing complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves. Find them on Facebook to learn more about offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers walking program on Wednesdays. Josh, next Friday against, well, I guess not next Friday,
nope.
But
16th, I believe, will be senior night.
Senior night against Champaign
Central will be honoring the seniors. And that'll be, of course, the autograph night that goes on every year when the seniors play their final home game here at Roy S.
Feed Lanier. Tapped away behind from Schilling, and Lanier all over the back of Hayes, and they finally called the foul. It's only the first team foul for the Cyclones.
Yeah, turnover for the Railers now, and see if we can convert here. As the SHG is going to try to limit possessions here when they get on offense, so the Railers got to take advantage when they get the ball.
40-34, 3:05 to go. Schilling, had a look. Now Keon, head fake. Now finds Gowan, now back to Keon. Keon dribbles in, kicks it over to Smith. Smith to Schilling, now Keon. Get it to Hayes at the free throw line. Kick it out. Nothing there for Gowan. Now they'll reset with Keon with 2:44 to go. Gowan, a deep three from the wing, in and out, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. Lee threw it out of bounds. It should be Railer basketball. But they're going to say it's the Cyclones. They'll get it in to Bardwell. To Musgrave. He's going to dribble in, feed to Lee, up and good. 42-34, 2:15 to go. Keon running jumper, no good. Taps it out to Smith. Smith's going to shoot a three off the rim, no good. And Cyclones with the rebound with 2 minutes to go in the game. Raiders down 8. And a foul on Keon. It's his first, team third.
Yeah, the Railers got to pull up the pressure here, and down 8, and the Railers are going to have to start fouling, and so far SHG has done a good job from the free throw line.
Bardwell gets it to Musgrave. He'll dribble around, a little bump by Galman, no call. Now Lanier on the ground. He'll rip it out, and a timeout by the Cyclones. Me Realty, locally owned and operated. Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Missy Sweet Shop, specializing in custom cakes, cookies, wedding cakes, and birthday cakes. Stop by the shop in downtown Atlanta. Call 309-825-5291 or go online to missyssweetshop.com. Schneider Chiropractic, providing results for body reconditioning, back and neck problems, along with preventative sports injury procedures. Call 217-732-2140. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Tartar Brothers at 602 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln and online at tartarbrothers.com. Once again, thanks to all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. 1:42 to go in the game. Railers down by 8. Cyclones with the basketball. They'll feed it in to Lanier. He'll kick it all the way up top to Musgrave. Back to Bardwell. Almost stolen away. Now it is stolen away by Hayes. Hayes going to go up with the right. Couldn't get it to go. And Musgrave with the rebound.
Boy, the Railers are all over him, and another foul here for Lincoln as their 4th team foul, and could not get the layup to go. Hayes with a nice steal and just could not convert.
They'll get it into Musgrave. Now over to Bardwell. Bardwell's going to push it to the right. Tapped away from behind by Schilling. Schilling, layup up and good. 42-36, 1:08 to go. Coach Al calls a timeout.
Yeah, a lot of time left here. The Railers have pulled up that pressure and made SHG play a little more quicker than I think they want to. But one more foul, and SHG will be in the double bonus. 2 shots.
Josh, congratulations on your Chester East Panthers advanced to state. You're going to be playing Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
Yep,
just down the road in Warrensburg, Latham.
Yeah, it's a nice little trip for us, not too far away. Yeah, we'll take on Pontiac St. Mary's at 10 o'clock on Saturday. So we hope that we can get a couple more W's in the state tournament. Guys are playing well, and it's been a fun ride. We were the 4 seed in the regional, and were able to come out on top of that, and then won the sectional last night against Normal Epiphany, and then we'll head over to Warrensburg on Saturday and see what we can do over there. And then we got to give a shout out to the 7th grade West Lincoln Broadwell as they take on the. Not sure who they're playing, but they are in the state championship on Thursday. Yep. And you and I will be over in East Peoria to cover that game.
Yeah, you can listen to that here on WLCN 96.3 on the radio. Can't have video because turnover. Cyclones can't do video because IESA.
Right.
They have their own video that they provide.
But so the faces for radio will be there.
You got it. Railers down by 6 with the basketball. 1:03 to go in the ball game. They work it around. Schilling, left wing, up top to Keon. Keon, Schilling, wide open 3. Got it! Schilling with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Raiders within 3.
Boy, a big shot there, a big steal and a turnover. Not a steal, but a turnover as they inbounded it right in front of the Railer bench. And Musgrave fell down and stepped out of bounds, and then we get the ball back, and Schilling able to line it up for his first points, actually first three-pointer of the night, and it brings us within 3. So a lot of time now, 49.7 seconds. The Railers with 4 team fouls. So it'll be bonus time. We'll see what Coach Al elects to do, if he wants to go foul now or see if the Railers can possibly get a 10-second call against the Cyclones.
And I do believe 8th grade night is Friday.
This Friday.
You'd think you would know, Josh.
Well,
you got other things
I got a few other things going on. There's a lot of basketball going on in our world right now, and if I just make it to the right spot each night, I'm doing okay.
49 seconds to go in the ball game. Railers down by 3. Full court pressure is on. Brinkman gets it into Musgrave, and Brinkman's going to be fouled by Keon. It's not the guy you want to foul and put to the line.
Brinkman so far tonight from the foul line is 3 of 3. SHG 8 of 10 from the free throw line on the night.
Second foul on Keon, and Brinkman will go to the line for 2. First one up, got it. Second free throw up and good, and the Cyclones up by 5 with 48 seconds to go. Smith feeds Hayes. Corner, Schilling, 3 off the rim, no good. Hayes there for the rebound, and couldn't grab it, went out of bounds off Hayes. Going to be Cyclone basketball.
Yeah, Hayes tried to get it, and looked like Brinkman came from behind and tapped it out.
That's
but I think Hayes might have got the last knuckle on it.
Feed it up to Lee, bounce pass to Lanier, and Keon's going to fly over Lanier's back, pick up the foul, and Lanier to the line for 2.
Yeah, good foul by Keon. Didn't give Lanier the easy basket, make him earn it from the free throw line, which SHG has done tonight. 10 of 12 from the line.
Railers down 5, 29 seconds to go in the ball game. Lanier at the line for 2. This doesn't affect the Central State 8 record. Second time we're meeting these Cyclones. If you're going to lose a game, Josh, this is one to lose.
Well, I guess, and you've got some more motivation, I guess, then for Friday night when the Generals come to town. But, the Railers just didn't get off to a good start here tonight.
Free throw up and no good for Lanier. So it's still going to be a 2-possession ball game here, Josh. And
yeah, still time here with the 3-point play. There's a lot of things that can happen. The Railers are going to need a rebound here.
Free throw up and got it. Railers down 6 with the basketball. 29 seconds to go. Keon, he'll push right. Now he will go right. Guarded there by. I'll give it to Hayes. Hayes dribbles in on Lanier. Kick it out. Keon's going to fire up a 3, left it short. Lanier with the rebound. Fired all the way. Gowan tracks it down with 8 seconds. And Gowan's going to pick up a travel. With 7 seconds to go. Railers down 6. Get it into Lanier. And the Railers just let time expire. And your final score, the Cyclones 45, the Railers 39. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated Schneider Chiropractic postgame show here on Railer Nation Station, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Missy's Sweet Shop, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, as the Railers fall here to the Cyclones from Sacred Heart-Griffin by a score of 45-39. We'll run through the scoring. First for the Cyclones, they had three guys in double figures, all with 11. Cam Brinkman with 11, Zion Lee with 11, and also Chucky Lanier with 11. Bryce Musgrave with 8. 2 points for Ethan Jocelyn and 2 points for Jamarion Bardwell to round out the 45 for the Cyclones. The Railers were led here tonight by Drew Hayes. Hayes with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists for the Railers. Aiden Gowan with 9. 6 points for Brady Miller. 5 points Trey Schilling, and 5 for Gabe Smith. Again, the Railers fall here tonight 45-39. We'll be back with more of the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers fall to the Cyclones 45-39. And joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, got off to a little bit of a slow start there in the first half and just couldn't get the three-pointers falling, and it seemed like Sacred Heart just working that paint the first half and come out second half and just couldn't quite get over that hump.
Well, you got to come to play, and we didn't have a lot of pop in our legs. They were a couple steps quicker than we were, but they've got some skills. But our guys, I don't think they respect them because they were so young and things, but they can play. The years, when you have a state caliber team that they had, 2 years ago, it's still there. The mentality's still there. And, you play hard, you know what it's like. And, at times tonight, I don't think we played very hard.
Yeah, there were a lot of loose balls, Coach, a lot of rebounds that were hit the ground and seemed to come up with the Cyclones tonight. And they really, as Scott said, really wanted to go to that free throw line, and Lanier was a big factor there early. So was Lee, whether they scored from there or they cut the back guys from the baseline. And it seemed like they got a lot of point-blank layups. They shot 49% from the field tonight. They didn't shoot it well from three, just 2 of 10, but they did a good job there. And then they got to the free throw line and made their free throws, 11 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, and I don't know what we were, but we didn't make very many. And, we could get close, and then we would do some silly things and let them score. I think we got within 2 and then fouled them twice, gave them 4 free throws. And even the fouls that, we were trying to be aggressive. But, we were in the bonus. You got to know you're in the bonus. You can't go swinging and hacking and put people on the line. And, we did things like that. And hopefully it's a lesson learned. And I guess now's the time to learn the lesson. We got to be able to come out and perform better. You don't dig a hole 13-2 and expect to have an easy night of it.
Yeah, the Railers came back with some threes off the bench from Miller and a couple from Gowan, but as Scott said, just could not get over that hump. I don't think we led in the game at all here tonight, and I think SHG had, if you want to call it, a lot more to play for because they're trying to secure a little bit better seed than what they're thinking of regional, and a big win here on the road probably helped their cause and may not have hurt us at all, hopefully, but it could as well.
It could, but I don't think it'll sink us anywhere near to make the outcome of where we're going to go anyway. So, we've got to go back to the drawing board tomorrow, and, we got a big one Friday night, and hopefully we'll be prepared and have a little more hop to our step than what we had tonight.
Coach, like you said, a big one Friday night. Central State 8 co-title, I guess, on the line. And, I guess if you had to lose one, this is one that, that doesn't hurt you in the standings as far as Central State 8 goes. But maybe this will regroup the kids and just come out with a little bit extra fire Friday night.
Yeah, and we're playing, a really, really good team and very well coached. And, they executed tonight. They did what they had a game plan. We didn't force them to change their game plan. And, when you play behind, it's hard to force people to change what they're doing. And we were constantly behind and couldn't make a whole lot happen.
All right, Coach, we'll see you right back out here Friday night as the Generals from Decatur and MacArthur come to town.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Lincoln. Our next broadcast will be Friday, February 9th at 7 o'clock as the Railers are at home to take on the Generals from Decatur MacArthur. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting around 6:30. The Railers now stand at 20-8. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening. Our Thanks for viewing and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM, and we ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Joe Lee, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, and my counterpart Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 39, Sacred Heart-Griffin 45. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-651-8046. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations. Located at 1520 East College Street in Normal, call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Missy's Sweet Shop, specializing in custom cookies, cupcakes, wedding cakes, and birthday cakes. Stop by the shop in downtown Atlanta, call 309-825-5291, or go online to missyssweetshop.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available, call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.